you get yourself out there and find yourself in a situation where you need a mask, there you go, you've got a mask. Hey friends, welcome back to the Homestead. It is early January 2021. It's a new year, and I just wanted to bring you along and show you what has made it into my pockets every single day. So this is my EDC for 2021, and I'll tell you a little bit about the things that I carry and why I carry them, why I've chosen them over some other things. So I've got 7 things that I carry in my pockets every single day, whether I'm on the homestead or I'm off. Usually when I get up in the morning, put my pants on, these are the 7 things that go into my pocket. So the first thing, and it's the thing that probably most men carry, is a wallet of some sort. Something to keep your debit cards in, any credit cards, any IDs that you need, like driver's license, carry permit, things like that. And then I always make sure that I have enough cash to get me home. That's my motto. So if I'm going to be just around town, you know, it doesn't have to carry very much cash. But if I'm going on a longer trip, you know, I want to make sure that I have enough cash to get me home in a pinch, and I keep that in my wallet. And I keep it in a money clip. I don't like a billfold. This just makes it a little bit easier to access everything and have it right there. And then I don't stick it in my back pocket. And it starts to get really big and you're sitting on it and you're kind of tilted off to the side. Just stick it in my front pocket. Keeps it a little bit safer there. It's a little bit harder for somebody to slip in and grab it. And it's also, you know, when you're riding a 4-wheeler or the tractor or something like that, it's more likely to slip out of the back pocket. So I just keep that in my front pocket. So there's number 1, is a wallet. And then number 2, this right here, pocket knife. I think every man should carry a pocket knife. Now, the pocket knife that you choose to carry is going to greatly differ from one person to the next. But this is the one that I carry. It's the Buck 301 Stockman 3-fold knife. This one, it just feels nice. It's pleasant to look at, and it makes me happy. Now, this does have 3 blades on it, and I actually really like that. And I'll give you a little tip, is you can use one blade for utility, cutting open boxes, cutting through ropes, or, you know, whatever you end up needing to use a knife for out there in the field, or doing the things around the house or around the homestead. But use that one for any kind of utilitarian things, and then use another blade for things like cutting meat or slicing bread, or, you know, cutting through a block of cheese. And that way you can kind of keep a little bit of, it's not going to be perfect, but you can keep a little bit of cross-contamination from happening. It's way easier to just reach into your pocket and grab that knife when you're sitting there and wanting to do something, cut up an apple or something like that. And then you have one more blade for anything else that you might need to handle or take care of. But that's what I carry, my Buck 301 Stockman 3-blade knife. What else? A Bic lighter. Right there. Nobody smokes anymore. The government has made it so difficult for anybody to light up a cigarette these days, so nobody carries a lighter. And so if you want to be the hero in a pinch at a birthday party, or trying to light a fire, grab yourself a Bic lighter and just stick it in your pocket. These things are cheap. It's easy to have. It's a whole lot easier than carrying around a flint and steel. Whole lot more useful too, because, I mean, think about it this way. You're not going to be able to light a birthday candle with a flint and steel. It's going to be a lot more difficult to light a forage with a flint and steel. But those are some of the things I've been able to do easily just because I carry around a lighter with me. So if you want to be the hero, whenever somebody says, "Has anybody got a lighter?" you can be that person. Carry a lighter with you. So that's number 3. That finds its way into my pocket every single day. And then number 4 is lip balm. Especially in the winter, my lips get crazy chapped in this dry, windy, cold weather that we have. And Duke Cannon makes some of the best lip balm around, and I'm not just saying that. I mean, they really do. My wife's a big fan. I'm a big fan. And these big, humongous sticks of lip balm, they last for like forever. I think we just recently got a couple more, but we haven't had to order these things in like 3 years. I've been able to carry it around, and it's very, very useful. My wife keeps one in her purse. She uses it, kids use it. So these things are great, and these big big sticks of lip balm are amazing. So get you some lip balm. Keep yourself taken care of, and your lips kissably moist, because you never know when your sweetheart's going to want to come up and plant one on your lips. And then, oh yeah, number 5, right here, a pen. A pen. This is another one of those things that you can be the hero with, because with technology and smartphones, nobody writes things down anymore until they absolutely have to, and nobody has a pen unless you're near your mom and she's got her bottomless purse and she can dig around in there and end up finding one. So carry a pen around with you in your pocket. You can usually almost always find a piece of paper to scratch something down, or a napkin, or even the back of your hand or something like that. But if you can carry around a pen, somebody's always asking, does anybody have a pen, or do you have a pen? And you can say yes, and be that guy that comes in a pinch and can help somebody out. So I always end up carrying a pen in my pocket, a good quality one that's gonna write smoothly and cleanly. That way, you're not worrying about running out of ink. Make sure that you've got a good quality pen. What's next? I think that's everything I carry in my front pockets. Next is a bandana. Yep, that's right. A bandana. Now these things, I never carried a bandana for a long time, and it was Wrangler Star that turned me on to carrying a bandana in my pocket. And he made a good argument for all their many uses, not just wiping your nose when it's cold and you got a little sniffle. But I mean, you can clean your glasses with them, clean your sunglasses, clear off a scope if you need to. You've always got it there. Get yourself a good 100% cotton bandanas. I mean, I think that these are so cheap and they're so useful. Wiping off the seat of a four-wheeler. I've used this thing so many times since I started carrying a bandana in my pocket, and I never realized how much I was missing it until I actually started carrying them. So if you don't carry a bandana in your pocket, really consider what you're doing, because these days they can be used for so much more than they even used to. Because in a pinch, right, you get yourself out there and find yourself in a situation where you need a mask. There you go, you've got a mask, and you can be 100% compliant with any corporate regulations, even if you look like a robber or a bank heist. You can have yourself protected with a bandana, and they're just so useful in so many ways. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, number 7. Can't go anywhere without my phone. Communication is a must these days. So, obviously, even just in and around the property, I'm talking with my wife and she's texting me or calling me, or being able to be in that constant communication. But even apart from just the communication side of these things have become such a utilitarian tool. Whether it's video or audio recording, whether it's pulling up your maps for GPS, even when you don't have cell service, this thing can be unique and an integral part of your everyday carry, and a tool that you just can't put down. So that's what I carry every single day. All these things fit in my pockets easily, and they go with me anytime I'm out and about. Now that's not to say that if I'm going to a specific event, I may add something to that or this and that. But generally, this is what I'm going to have with me all the time, and I won't leave home without it. In fact, I hardly even leave my bedside without any of these things. The moment I do, I'm like reaching around in my pocket, where'd my knife go? And I have to go back to the bed and pick everything up off my bedside table. So there you go. That's what I've got, my everyday carry for 2021. We'll see what makes it through this entire year, I'm fairly confident that that all these things in one form or fashion will make it through the year. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you found this video informative or entertaining in any way. If you did, hit the thumbs up. Let me know that you liked it. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, feel free to subscribe, see more of what we have going on here on the homestead. And thank you guys for watching. We'll see you on the next video.